Loading, and now it says we are live. Perfect. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So while it's catching up, I think we should rehash what we're working on today.
Yes.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. So today I have two main things that I want to work on. First thing is my whiteboard. I bought this new whiteboard, and I'm gonna put my October calendar and just kind of Kahila actually inspired me to do this. Kahila Harry. So gonna do that, and then
Here too.
Kahila
pop up. Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna do the calendar and then do more. Hello. And then do more of my read through. So
it's so exciting. It's so exciting.
And you?
I am working on. Okay, so nobody knows this yet, but I finished the reread of Draft 2 last night.
Woo!
It was very exciting. I'm still like half celebrating today. Like I'm going to make an apple crisp later and everything.
You are.
Yes, I'm very excited about it. But in the meantime, I'm going to be making kind of like in this phase between Draft 2 and Draft 3, which is hopefully only going to be like this weekend. I'm going to be making a map today. Like map is a very loose term, but kind of like almost like a game board, but not really, for like tracking my progress in the rewrite. So for every 500 or every 1,000 words, like I'll get to like color in like a square or like shape of some kind. And I'll get to like put that up on my wall somewhere to like help me like track my progress in a fun way. So that's what I'm working on.
I like it. I'm excited for that. I love the idea of like tracking things. I feel like I'm not very good, but I would love to get better at that. It's so great to look back on, like to see your progress. One sec.
Totally.
Yeah.
I kind of like that about YouTube too, is like if I make a video about a certain stage in my process, I can always go back and rewatch it to like kind of like remember where my head was at, like how I was feeling. Just it's really fun and like almost really motivating to like go back and see yourself going through that.
Yes.
To be like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, and because I also feel like often you forget, like when you're at a certain point, you're like, oh, I got so much to do, or like whatever. But like to like be able to see your progress, to see what you like, how much you've already done, is so motivating.
Oh, totally.
Stuck, like especially when you're like, oh, I'm awful, like I haven't done anything. If you like have these things to look back on, it's like, dang, I have done a lot. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just like fun. It's really fun.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like we have a lot of friends joining us in the chat today. Alice is here. Keenan is here. Sierra is here. Hi, Sierra. I'm not sure I've seen you on here yet, but welcome. Keenan says, I hope Sarah shows her doing draft 3 of DE. Starting in the next couple of days, I will be, so yes, that will eventually happen. That is so exciting, Keenan. Congratulations on 2,000 words.
Woohoo!
Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Keenan was here super early. CV says, hello, just finishing dinner while writing an epic unchaptered draft of my Nano fanfic. Fun.
Nice. I love fan fiction so much.
Fanfiction is so much fun.
Yeah.
I totally understand that you're not a fan of Comic Sans, but it helps me write faster. So like I say give it a shot even if you don't like it, because it's amazing what it can do.
I haven't tried that. I mean, I used to write in like Comic Sans for a while. But I haven't tried that in my adult life.
In your adult life. That's fantastic. Leah is here. Hey, Leah. CB says my story is currently at 11,505 words, and this is the 6th draft. Wow. Hi, welcome. Squishy Mochi the Third.
Oh my God, I love it.
I love that. Kanan asks, should I color code parts of my story? I want to, but I'm not sure why I need to. that is entirely up to you. A lot of people do it in a lot of different ways. I sometimes like color coding when I'm drafting just to show myself, because I write in writing sprints often. And so like if I do like a 20-minute sprint, I want to know visually how much I accomplished. So I'll do it in like green and then I'll switch to a different color for another sprint. Mm-hmm. That is my personal take on it, but a lot of people color code for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Do you ever color code during your drive or working?
Well, I think I did like first, I think in Nano or like Camp Nano maybe of this year, Nano of last year. But I only did it like you do it like during a sprint. I would do like one color just so I could see, but then I just turned it all black again. I haven't really gotten into color coding things yet, but I think in my revision stages, I'm probably going to do something. I'm going to dabble, I think, in that.
You're going to dabble. You should include that in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I do color coding, I run out of colors. And so I only do color coding for like a day. And then the next day I turn the previous day all black and then I just start over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Somber Honey is here. Hello. Sophie made it. Welcome.
Hello.
CB says, this is a less complex version of my Nano story. There are a lot more plot points and twists in the Nano version. I can't wait to write that. I don't want to give myself writer's block, though, so I'm going to stop writing it on the 14th and take 2 weeks off. In that time, I'm going to be concentrating on clarinet. That's cool.
Clarinet's so cool. I wish. I played like when I was in school, elementary school. I played the alto saxophone.
Oh,
I wasn't good at it, but it was so much fun. And I think clarinet was like my backup. That was like the other thing that I wanted to try.
Growing up, I would take piano lessons. I took piano lessons for like 3 years. And then I bought an electric guitar, took like 2 guitar lessons, and then never really learned. Okay. And then we bought an electric drum set because my mom didn't want us to have like a legitimate drum set because she wanted us to be quiet.
Right. Electric drum sets are actually pretty cool.
They are really cool. I think it's great. It was just like really funny because she didn't want us to be loud. And then like violin is the one that I always wished I had played.
Yeah. That is just so like if you can play the violin, that is like the sexiest thing.
Oh, for sure.
Like you are the coolest.
Yes, I completely agree. Gio said, hey everyone, how's everyone doing? What projects are y'all working on today? I'm starting a new project. Diane and I already kind of touched on what we're working on, but I would love to know what other people are doing today. Books and Sip is here. Welcome.
Like that.
I completely agree. Writing is all about trying new things. Kaylee is editing their Assassin Competition short story.
Nice.
I love everything about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is supposed to be pronounced. Okay, like immediately when I saw it, I pronounced it Sadie, but I'm pretty sure it's Sad Die.
Yeah.
I'm just going to call you Sad. So close to 20K, but the chapter I'm working on right now is so hard. I don't write in order, so it sounds like you might, but like you could always jump past it and then come back to it if you need to.
Yeah, I found that so helpful. I'm the same way. I try not to get, like as soon as I start to hit a wall a bit, I'm just like, oh, I just continue. I go somewhere that's easier that I can see, and it helps with my momentum again, you know?
Oh, totally. I find it very helpful. Somber Honey is working on character profiles for a dark academia story. Nice. Sophie's figuring out mythology for the Nano story.
I love that. I love mythology.
Oh my gosh, I do too. It just adds like so much good quality to a story. Michael says, hi, writer friends. Hello, welcome. I'm gonna breeze over people talking amongst themselves. And then Kahila is here. Hello, hello. Gio says, I'm gonna start a supernatural fantasy. I have all of the magic systems characters and power developments plotted out, so I'm hoping for some good results. That's so cool.
That's amazing. I love all that. Like we're so cool, you know, like to be able to like come up with all these things. Like that is so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the human brain is just so incredibly capable.
It's insane. Like it's magic. It's magical. That's what it is. It's actual magic.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Squishy is trying to desperately fill in the scenes I skipped over in my fantasy novel. Words are hard. Words are hard.
Yes, they are.
Hello, Queen Kahila.
Yes.
That was me. Cassidy says, hi, everyone. I'm currently trying to figure out my plot because I started this project in July for camp, but now I'm basically rewriting it. Same. Good luck. That's all I can really say.
Yeah. I feel like we all just need to send each other some like good luck vibes.
Oh, absolutely. Selena says, hello, welcome.
Hello.
Dee is here. Welcome back. Dee says, it's a late Saturday night for me, but I didn't sleep well and I have done nothing today. So ... Well, hopefully you get some stuff done today. Reminded me. Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure that I remember to link your channel in the description. I did. So if y'all are interested in checking out Diane, her link is in the description below. Do you want to introduce yourself, actually?
Sure. My name's Diane. I make videos here on YouTube. I'm basically, I do mainly vlogs where I am documenting my life and my writing journey. I just recently finished my first ever zero draft of a novel, Ben. Very exciting. And now I'm working on the read through. So that's me.
It's so cool. As I said earlier, her channel is linked in the description if you guys want to check her out after this. Victoria is here. I'm not sure I've seen Victoria, Jackie, or Blair here before. So welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Gorgeous, gorgeous photos.
Yeah, no kidding. Valentina too. I don't know if I've seen you. Y'all are stunning.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hey.
Keenan is working on their newest project. Exciting. Dee says hello. Kahila says I will be working on editing my video for Monday, and then my story I'm writing for fun. That's a thriller/mystery.
I love
Very
that.
cool. I
love that.
Sorry. Keenan says the ad scared me. I was writing and the ad come up and I jumped. My bad. It's kind of funny. Cool. Jacqueline is here. Welcome.
Hello.
Thank you. I'm assuming this is about finishing the reread. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you.
I'm excited. That just means I'm that much closer to reading Project DE. So
I'm like hoping for beta readers in like December, but we'll see if I can actually do this rewrite in 2 months.
Oh my God, yes.
We'll see. It's going to be a lot, but
you can do it.
Yes. Keenan's new project is fantasy with kingdoms, dragons, kings, mind control, all the fun stuff. Moonbuddy says, I think this is Sage, but she says, hello, my darlings. Happy Mean Girls Day.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it is.
The third.
I love that. Thank you so much for mentioning that. That's so funny. Jackie is working on an essay and then lots of homework. Well, I'm sorry, but hopefully hanging out with us makes it a little bit less painful. We do have a lot of comments here. Yeah. So thank you guys. I'm so glad that everyone's here and having fun and like ready to get writing. But while I'm catching, I'm so behind. But while we're still chatting, why don't you guys drop some numbers in the chat for how long you want to go for our first sprint. And then when we get there, we will start it. Gio says, I found it so funny that I posted to my YouTube channel my October writing goals and plans. As of today, they've already changed. My next week writing blog is going to be a train wreck. That happens all the time, though. It's amazing. It's just part of the process. Rihanna Reeds says, exploring software to write my new project during Nano on my Chromebook. My old computer died. Well, I'm sorry. But hopefully newer and better things are on the way.
Yeah.
Al is here. Is it Al? Alexis Springs. Okay, well, Al or Alexis is here. Welcome. Yes. Sage says, I'm almost asleep already, so I can't stick around, but please remember to stretch, hydrate, back up your work, and Hulk smash the like button, everyone. Thank you, Sage.
I love that.
I appreciate it. She calls herself like the internet parent or whatever, and she like goes around and always like reminds people to stretch and drink water, and it's fantastic.
Like every stream, without a doubt, you'll see Sage's comment there. So good.
Yes. Amara says, hi. I love that there are so many live streams. Half the time you are on mute, but I feel like I'm not alone in my office when I'm working. I feel like live streams are so much fun because even though we are on mute and we're not like actually getting to like talk to the people in the comments and stuff, we interact in a similar way to a conversation, and it just feels like we're all writing together, and it's such like a fun, close-knit community. But yeah, I totally agree with that. Valentina is now starting a whole new project. Congratulations. Ooh, Books and Steps says, this is my first time joining in a writing sprint. Excited.
Yay.
Laura writes is working on my Bible. That's so exciting.
Ooh, I like it.
And Liv says, hi, people. Nice to catch a live stream for once. Well, welcome. It's nice to have you.
Yeah.
Alice says, I write in Comic Sans in light blue highlight, and it does wonders. I like that. Gio says, also, Sarah, you have fully convinced me, and I'm now going to start doing live streams. How do you get your co-hosts and any live streaming tips? Explore StreamYard before you actually go live for the first time, and just message people you want to have on your channel. It's very easy. I'm not sure what that was in response to, but I love it.
Yeah.
Brooke is here. Welcome, Brooke.
Oh.
Kind of gonna have to skim over these, you guys. I'm so sorry, but grade 2 performance exam in March. D says, I'm in no mind for serious rewriting because I did not sleep well and my brain is fried. Currently rereading my 9814 unfinished work in progress with absolutely no plot. Love that. Brooke plays the ukulele. That's so fun.
I love the ukulele.
I love that. It's just it just always sounds so happy.
Yes. I have mine sitting over there. It's very like it's kind of like a tropical sound, you know? Like I feel like you should be on the beach playing the ukulele.
Oh yeah. Keenan says this newest project, Project FN, which stands for Fantasy Novels, aka the series, Book 1, Manipulated Kingdoms, is going to be so fun. Nice.
Goodness, that's so cool.
Kahila played the trombone.
Oh yeah.
He plays the violin.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, so did CB. And it's hard. Oh, I can only imagine, but it's beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
D says, I played cello, then violin, then also played piano.
I also really love the piano.
I
could play the piano. I dabbled in it, but I didn't. I never went there. I never took classes. I wish I had taken classes.
I totally agree.
Yay! Alto sax.
My teacher wanted me to switch to tenor saxophone, so we made a deal that I play alto for marching band and tenor for concert. Interesting.
That's so freaking cool. I wish I had kept up with it. I didn't have a good like lung capacity. I don't know. I had like the lung capacity of like a 2-year-old. I was like, yeah.
Sad says we should all practice violin to have a chance to defeat the devil. Liv says, when I was younger, I used to play a few harp lessons, but the harp was too expensive for my dad, so I had to stop. One of my friends had like a mini harp that I got to mess around with a couple times, and that was just really fun. I wish I knew how to like legitimately play the harp though. That would be cool. Keenan says, I'm planning the evil king will mind control the kingdom to make the good king look bad. So the prince, his son, and the princess daughter of the king from the rival kingdom will work together. Cool. Sharon says, I'm adding a second POV.
Nice.
It's both. I don't know what that was too. Brooke is here. Hey, Brooke.
Hey.
CB says, when I hit grade 5 in music theory and clarinet, I will be getting an alto sax. My clarinet teacher's teaching both. Very cool.
Nice. I love it.
And then Keenan says, continued on quest to unhypnotize the kingdoms. Not only that, but the prince's dad, King Geraldin, is sick and needs to find a cure. Plus, the dragons are out of control, so they need to find a cure. Very cool.
Love all that.
Figuring out the magic system for my NaNoWriMo story, but it's also a mystery. I have to do some deductions. Okay.
Wow.
Nina is here. Hello. Diane, what you drinking?
I am not drinking Starbucks, but I want to trick my brain into thinking that it was. I just tried the Four Sigmatic like mushroom coffee. So it's quite delicious. I put a little almond milk in it. It's really good. So I recommend.
That's awesome. It sounds really good with the almond milk. Okay, I did not mean for that to pop up on the screen. I was just getting prepared. Keenan says, wow, now that I'm typing out the plot to you guys, I feel like it's going to be a big project and hopefully it will be fun.
It will be.
Funny. Nina says, I have to figure out this story, if this story is what I want to write for Nano, so I'll write some scenes from here and there, also scenes not in the book, because I don't want it to end like last year. Low cute? I'm wondering if, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Leah says, hi. Author JC stopped in to say, hey, just wanted to say hello and give a like. I'm about to go shoot some YouTube videos, but if you guys are still going, when I get back or when I'm done, I'll be back. Very exciting. Well, good luck filming.
Yeah.
Books and Sip says, I'm working on character profiles and outline for a contemporary trilogy.
Ooh, okay.
We are almost to the times, you guys.
Yes.
Jackie says, I've been here for a while. I just changed my profile picture from an old picture of myself with blue hair to a more recent picture of myself. Okay, that's probably why I didn't recognize you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome back then. My bad. Michael says, I'll be chilling mostly during this write-in, but I might get going on working on my submissions for this novel.
Okay.
Wow, you guys.
Ooh.
Squishy says, proud of everyone who's finished things. Absolutely. Also, those who are still working. Good going, everyone.
Yeah.
It's Brooke's birthday.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Oh my gosh, thank you for joining us on your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That's so fun. Although my inexperienced self thought I'd be done with this book by now, like done and published.
Ha ha ha.
That happens. All right, we got to vote for 20, 15, 25, 16, 20, 15, 17, 20, 13, 13, 20, 25, 20, 21. Does anything jump out at you?
At me?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Hang on. Let's do, I like 15, 17, but you don't want seconds, right?
15, 17 is fine.
Okay.
If it's like a weird, if I can like closely round that down to an evenish number, then I'm like very happy with that. So like, and I'm getting more flexible. So 15, 17 is fine.
Okay. I feel like it used to be like very much against those like weird off numbers. So
oh, for sure. But I'm also like not really working on writing today, like I mentioned, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll just like kind of see what happens, I think. Okay, so 15, 17. All right, very cool. Well, Thank you again to everyone for joining us. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button because it really supports my channel. And we are going to start our first sprint of the stream, which is 15 minutes and 17 seconds. And we are going to be starting in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everybody. It's time. Awesome. Hopefully Diane will hop back in here in a second, but how did you guys do during that sprint?
Here I am.
There she is.
Hello. Sorry, I was on the floor.
Good. Oh, you're so good. I was just like, okay, well, that's cool.
How did you do?
Good.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's my map currently.
I love
it. Yeah, and so that's what it's like. I'm not quite done, but I'm like, honestly, like so far happy with it.
What did you decide on doing? 500 or 1,000?
I think 1,000. 1,000. If I do thousands, it's gonna fit on one sheet of paper. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I might honestly like finish this one and then be like, oh, I could have done that better, and then like redo it. But we'll see. Oh, it's fine. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
How did you do?
It's a bit of a mess, but I just started like the lines. It's very, it's a lot harder than I thought it would be to like, and I'm like trying to measure things. I'm like, how? Anyway, that's what I've done so far. It's coming along.
Fair, very fair. Very fair. Michael says, congratulations on finishing the draft. That's so exciting. I know. It's so cool that you're getting to reread it now. So cool. Lizzie has only written 300 words today because I've been slacking off by making book covers. That sounds like so much fun. CB is going to be taking a bath, but we'll be listening. Love that. Someone who writes said, this is also my first time joining a writing sprint. Thank you so much for being here. Cassidy says, honestly, wouldn't mind some typing ASMR for these live streams. I agree. However, I'm like so self-conscious that when everything is quiet, like it's just going to be like my breathing that I'm like, oh no,
I'm
do
always
that.
worried
like,
that like I'll forget that people can hear me and I'll start like talking to myself or like make other like embarrassing noises. So yeah. But I do like the sound of
totally
typing.
Agree. Yes, absolutely. Lizzie said, I started joining live streams because I liked writing with other people at the same time or slacking off with them. True. I also love sharing my cheesy quotes. Love that. Hello. Elizabeth says, hi, welcome. CB says, my cousin plays the ukulele and guitar and she's really good at both. Wow. Lizzie says we are 5 years up in the comments. Yeah, we're up there. I'm going to try and catch up though. So Amar says, I'm editing a video and I'm half tempted to keep the ums in the video so we can make it a drinking game out of it. I say way too much. Same. I have to cut out all of my ums and like it's gotten to the point where I recognize in like the volume bar, whatever on iMovie, whenever I say so like when I'm rough chopping, like I see them all and I can just like immediately cut them out, which I think is so funny.
Oh no.
Oh no. CB had to stop the violin because of my bad wrist. Wow. Sonia is writing their vampire series. At least you don't click your tongue at the end of every word like I do. Hence why I don't upload anything. That's funny. Michael says I'm drinking a Coke. Amazing. Netta says, hi, just saw this. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us. CB says I have to have my bath because my hip is playing up. I need a break from the computer. Absolutely. Happy birthday. More happy birthday wishes. Ice cream time for Lizzie. Happy writing, everyone.
What
Jealous.
Ice cream. What flavor?
That's very important. We need to know. Jess says, hello, I'm late, but I'll catch the next sprint, I guess. No problem at all. Welcome. Bree says, I thought I'd be home in time for your sprints, but I'm still out. Wanted to say hello and give you lady. Oh my gosh, I cannot read. Words are hard. Give you lovely ladies a like either way. Happy sprinting. Thank you so much, Bree.
Thanks, Bree.
Keenan set just hit 3,000 words. That's so exciting. Woo! Autumn is here. Welcome, Autumn.
Oh, I love Autumn.
Trinity is here. Hey. Keenan says, I'm not going to count these words for the sprint since I'm typing what I handwrote, and so it's nothing new. Totally fair. Meredith says, hi, everyone. I'm working on some outlines and then some Preptober planning. Man, I don't know if I'm doing Nano or not, and so I'm missing out. It's October 3rd, and I feel like I'm what?
You must. You have to do something.
Well, I'm going to, but it's going to be like rewriting my book. So like it like counts, but it's like a rebel version and not like traditional. But like I'm not doing anything in Preptober to prepare for it other than rewriting the first half of my book.
Well, that's prep. That's prep. Anything you do in October technically is prep. You know what I mean? Like even if it's like nothing, if it's resting, that's prep. You know?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. I'm just being hard on myself. I'll probably put up like a what I'm doing for Nano video like towards the end of October instead of making like Preptober videos. So we'll see. It'll also kind of depend on how sick of rewriting I am at that point in time. So my plans might change, but those are my current ideas. Yeah.
That's fair. I'll allow it.
Well, that's good. That's all that matters. Tasnim says, hi, only just joined. Currently working on my magic system. Exciting. Haley says, hi, everyone. Happy sprinting. I'm going to work on some Preptober videos. Exciting. Emily is here. Welcome. Hi. Princessa del Cliché is here. Hello.
I love that name.
I know. It's amazing. Summer Honey says, finished up my second character profile for the story. Only 9 more to go. Hey, but that's 2 down.
Mm-hmm.
Sharon got 271 words. Nice. Netta says, LOL, I scrolled through Pinterest like a responsible human. Love that.
Dude, I love Pinterest so much. Like, you know when you come out of like a Pinterest, like a pinning like hour or however, like, and you've lost all sense of time.
Oh yeah.
Like when you go through a pinning session and you come back out, you're like, what year is it? Like, where am I? What's going on?
It's like 200 pins later. Like, have you ever, okay, so I have like a bunch of boards on Pinterest, but like other than my writing boards, I've never actually like gone back and looked at them.
The ones that I look at the most often are like my recipe boards.
Okay, that's true.
I don't really know. I definitely have a few that I don't like unless I need them for like a certain thing. Like I have like ones for like writing. I have ones for like art inspiration. So like unless I'm like doing something where I need to go look at them, I don't. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Alice says 694 words. Amazing. Cassidy was mainly doing research the whole time, but at least I got the ball rolling for today. Totally.
Yeah, research is I'm so excited for research. I love research.
Oh yeah, that's fun. Some writes got 355 words. Ooh. Sonia got 136 words. Kaylee did some editing.
Nice.
Sophie got all the names for her sprints, for our spirits. I can't read. Thank you. That's so cool.
I like it.
Dee says, all right, I may have underestimated myself. Reread the first part of my apparently plotless work in progress. I'm actually happy with parts of it. Still no plot, though. Hey, but if you're happy with parts, that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who writes has 3,831 words in total. Valentina wrote 433 words. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
259 words of my main character describing her friend group.
Sweet.
239 words. Amazing.
Not bad.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Kahila says, I have 10 more minutes of the video to get through, and then I'll be done editing.
Kahila is like a machine. Like she's like, that's how like a well-oiled machine. She just like, I watched her last video where she's like going over her like schedule plan. And I'm like that, like I would maybe follow that for like a day, but like she can just do it. She's like, and then from this time to this time and this time to this time, like there's no way. There's no way I could do that. Like that, I can't with her.
Yeah. She's a machine for sure.
Yeah.
I sat down this morning. What?
I said a productivity machine.
For sure. I sat down this morning to work on my finishing the reread video, which is going Monday, but I had an hour and 15 minutes of already slightly trimmed down video footage. So I don't know how I'm actually going to get that to like a watchable length of like 20 to 30 minutes. There's no way it's going to be less than 20, but like.
What if you like break it up? Because I had that problem with my like finishing my zero draft video where I had to I was like, this is getting too long and I had to break it up.
I have so many videos like already planned for like the rest of October though, so that I don't want to like push any of them out, if that makes sense. What
if you do that part 2 as like a bonus, so you just put it up like the next day or something instead of pushing things? I don't know. Just throwing out some ideas. If you don't want, like if you find that you can't cut it down enough, or you feel like you're cutting out too much and you don't want to have to cut out all that and you want to make it longer, I don't know.
I could do a bonus. I'm just like not sure how that's gonna go. I don't know. Okay, my problem is that I don't know how the YouTube algorithm would react to like that fluctuation.
Yeah.
And I'm really good with the YouTube algorithm. So like I think I just need to do more research about it and see.
Mm-hmm. Like doing a bonus video, it'll think that that's what you're
like new schedule is or something. Yeah.
Ugh.
But like at the same time, I won't be hosting a sprint next weekend because I'll be participating in the Worldwide Write-a-thon. So I'll be a guest on 2 other people's write-ins. But because of that, I won't be doing one next weekend. So I'm like, I could almost put up a video on Saturday in place of it.
Oh, right.
But like, I don't know how that actually like gets taken into consideration, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, because that's a good idea. Because like I think that this is interesting content. So like it would be fun to not have to majorly cut it down.
Yeah, especially because it's like it's a big kind of
it's a milestone. Yeah. And then I could do one that's like the middle chunk of rereading, and then the other video could be like the actual like finishing and celebration, which would be fun.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Gio said, I did really bad. Only 365 words. That's amazing.
That's good. Yeah.
I usually get a lot more than that, but looking on the bright side, first 365 words of the novel. You started a novel in that sprint. Let's not brush over that.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Progress is progress. That's 365 words more than you had 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
D is right. Nina says, actually, I think this project is perfect for Nano, but needs some more scenes to be sure. That's so exciting. Sandra says, good evening. You 2 lovely ladies just came home and found you live. So happy. Yay. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. Squishy got I love it every time I get to say that. Squishy got 103 plus a late lunch. Fun. What'd you have for lunch?
Mm-hmm.
Like half hungry, so I'd love to know. I'd love some inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Very Bad Book says, good morning. Books and Stuff says, I'm unofficially doing nano. Trying to do 50K wouldn't be realistic for me. I agree. Doing 50K is very hard for me as well. So I've never actually done a full nano. I think the most I've ever gotten in a November was 28,000, but that was drafting 28,000. So, okay, it was, you know what? No, it was like 20,000, and then the other like 8,000 were like papers for school or something.
That counts.
Especially when you're like in schooling doing nano, I think you should absolutely count homework words because it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I always buy nano swag, but I never do it. That's really funny.
I love it. That's okay.
Alexis is preptobering by not writing. Like Diane was saying that if you rest, it's prep. I love
Absolutely.
that.
It totally is.
That's amazing. Very Bad Books says, I always just write, no need to stress me the bleep out, trying to enter my numbers. LOL. That's really funny. Squishy says, I'm aiming for 30K instead of 50K, so I'm a rebel too. LOL. Love that.
That's a good, I feel like 30K is a more reasonable goal.
Oh,
I feel like that should be the nano goal, but
yeah, 30 seems fair. I think that I'm trying to figure out like why they decided to do like 50.
I guess.
I mean, like, isn't it like over 40,000 words is considered a novel? But then I'm like, why not just shoot for 40,000?
Right.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
So many though. So many. Jez says, I'm a rebel nanoer too. Haven't decided how to track. Maybe pages. Okay, nice. Emily says, feeling the same about Preptober because all I'm doing is trying to finish my zero draft before November so I can edit for nano. Very cool. Emily, you got this though. You got this.
Yeah.
Alice says, I'm doing nano, but it won't really be a change because I fast draft a book a month anyways. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I don't know that I'll ever get to that point.
Wow. I like mad respect people who can though. That's insane.
Yeah. That's
wow. Wow. Keenan said, ate some chicken from Chick-fil-A and McDonald's fries, reached 3,000 words, wasn't counting as I was typing what I hand wrote. Nice. Summer Honey says, this is the first story I've made Pinterest boards for. I have one for each character, one for the university setting, and one for the outfit inspo because fashion is super important in dark academia. True. I love like a good like dark academia outfit. I wish I could like, I don't think I'm like preppy enough to pull it off, but like it is a look.
I think you could pull it off. I feel like you could pull off any look.
I feel like you're just saying that, but I appreciate it.
I'm not just saying it. That's genuine. But I'm also like biased because I like you as a human. So I'm like, you can do anything. You would be beautiful in anything.
This is the kind of love and support that I need in my life. Thank you.
Oh, all day, every day.
Matthias is here and says, oh, Andre, I actually caught a live stream. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I'm glad you could make it. Dee says, yes, Kahila's organization is epic. I love watching her videos.
Yeah.
Productivity machine. I love it.
Yeah.
That is the magic of going frame by frame. I don't know what that was for. No, I don't know. I mean, thank you, but it's a lot.
Yeah, I like the idea of that, but I don't think I could actually bring myself to post something that's like an hour long.
Yeah.
I just feel like, I don't know.
I just feel like that's asking a lot of the people who choose to watch my videos.
Yeah.
Maybe someday, but I'm like, an hour is a long time.
It's an investment.
Yeah. And I think I've posted 2 videos that were over 30 minutes and they did like well, but they did like not as well as some of my shorter videos.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think it's all about commitment. So I actually put, if y'all haven't seen it yet, after this video, after checking out Diane's channel, there we go. I did make a post on my YouTube community tab, words are still hard, asking like what length of videos you guys prefer watching, just on YouTube in general and from my personal channel. Because like, if you're here, hopefully you know who I am. If not, you know where the subscribe button is. Just like, you know, a casual plug. But if y'all want to like fill out that poll, that would be really helpful, because I would love to know how long the videos you guys choose to watch like are.
Mm-hmm.
Just, that'll probably just make me feel bad about the fact that I'm working on a video that's going to be like 45 minutes. But again, I don't know if I'm going to cut that into 2 or whatever.
Right.
Devin is here. Hello. Howdy. We are getting closer to catching up again. So if y'all want to like give us a second sprint time, that would be helpful. So comment in the chat how long you guys want to go for our second sprint. I'm thinking a little bit longer than 15, 17, but let us know. Amara says, my to-do list is so long. I am trying to get it all done and work a 10-hour shift. I'm so happy to have coffee right now. Coffee sounds like a very good decision.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know why, but my brain just like completely went blank for a second. Juanita K's writing corner. Did you rename your channel? I don't know what the series was asking, but I recognize you, Juanita, but I'm wondering if this is on a different channel or if you renamed it.
Mm-hmm.
Gabby says, oh no, I read my planner wrong and thought your stream was at 3 p.m. for my time. Hi, everyone. Hi, Gabby. Welcome. Sorry. Time zones are weird, man. Like, they're just confusing. But I'm so glad you were able to catch part of it. It would be. It's just that fewer people would watch it.
Yeah. It's hard. I sometimes, like, it really depends on, like, the person, like the YouTuber that I'm watching, and also like my mood. Sometimes even if like I love the YouTuber, sometimes I can't sit through past like 20 minutes. So
right,
it's tough.
Right. Like my issue with that is sometimes I feel overwhelmed when I try to watch really long videos.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I don't want to make other people feel overwhelmed. And so that's just what I'm trying to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
There is a worldwide write-a-thon next weekend.
Amazing.
It's very exciting.
There was one like recently, was there not? Like,
yeah, I think there was one in, was it August or like September?
Yeah.
I think it was like late August.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there's another one happening next weekend. Great. I'm excited. Yeah. It's my first one. But I also think my parents are coming in, so that'll be complicated to be on a bunch of live streams while my parents are also in town. So that's fine. I'll figure it out. Oh, yeah. And this one is not 24 hours. This one's 36 hours.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's going to be.
It's going to be a long one.
So much fun, but it's going to be a lot.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to explain.
It's very hard to explain.
Mm-hmm. But you did that really good video.
I did. I'm thinking about doing a part 2 when I hit like 2,500 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
And like talking about what I've learned since then.
Yeah.
So Gio, I will say maybe another time. Right now is not the time for me to like sit here for like 45 minutes and try and talk about it.
Yeah, but if you haven't checked out the video, Gio, you should check it out because it's actually really, really good, very informative. So check it out. You can put it in the link in the description later.
I could do that. You're right. I can do that in like the next, when we start the next one. I can drop it in the chat if anyone is interested.
Mm-hmm.
Life with Layla says super late, but hello. You're never late, on time as always. Hello, welcome. Haven't seen the schedule. Oh, for the WWW. Squishy says sandwich wraps for lunch, ham spinach cheddar, some mysterious sauce from the fridge that was really good. I have so many questions. I really want to know what the mysterious sauce was.
Mm-hmm.
I just do nano for the company in sprints, not really the word count. The community during nano is insane. I totally agree. It's like the best reason to participate.
Mm-hmm.
Keenan is ready for the next sprint. We are hopefully getting closer 2 times. So 50K is technically a novel.
Yeah.
Writing essays takes a lot more research and thought than regular drafting. You have to come up with a good argument and prove it with more research. Yes. This is my first time doing nano, and I have no idea what I'm going to do next month. Fair enough. A lot of people honestly like don't decide until like a day or two beforehand. So like you have so much time. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leah. I don't know. We'll see. That's something I'm going to figure out between today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
I feel what?
So you'll figure it out.
I will figure it out. It'll be fine. I feel like it wouldn't be the worst thing if I put up a video instead of a live stream.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. I feel like it'll kind of work the same way with the algorithm. I feel like it can't make it worse. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it would make it bad. I don't think it would mess anything up. Like it wouldn't be a detriment.
Right. But I also don't necessarily want to put it up on a day where people are doing the worldwide write-a-thon thing because I don't want to because everyone's going to be watching that.
Oh, true.
I don't know. There's just a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, there's so much to consider.
There really is. There's like not really, but there is.
Yeah.
Jacqueline says I'll be doing nano, but I'm giving myself a lot of permission to suck. That is the best way to succeed at nano.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting a new job in a high pressure industry, so I'm definitely not going to finish. You know what? Progress is progress. Any words you get are more words than you had when you started. So, yeah. So good luck at the new job, though, too.
Yeah.
You need to be a well-established and super popular author tuber for an hour-long vlog to be well-received. Yeah, just in general on YouTube, you have to have like a large following for that to be okay.
Yeah.
Not to be okay, but for like enough people to watch it that like it makes it worth it.
Yeah.
So, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to have a community tab.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to figure that out, and then I hit 1,000, and then it popped up, and I was like, oh, cool, okay. So I thought I just couldn't find it for a really long time. Gabby says, I love watching 30 to 60-minute videos. I'm working on general story planning and while I study for school. Interesting. Okay, Devin.
Get out of here, Devin.
75.25. I'm going to say that's probably a little bit longer than we're looking to go.
Mm-hmm.
Geo says 2098, 20, 25, 20, 30, 22, 22, 20, 22, if I can click on it. 25, 23, 33, 25. Does anything jump out at you?
I'm really into repeating numbers. So I like 22, 22.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Set this up. Share my screen. I always forget to do that. And with that, we are going to start our second sprint. And it's going to be, I like how it's our second sprint and it's 22-22.
Dang, it just works.
I love that. Excellent suggestion, Jacqueline.
Yes.
We're going to be starting in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everybody.
Woo.
That's time. Alrighty. It was a 22-minute, 22-second sprint. How did everybody do? Let me know in the comments. Diane, how'd you do?
I did okay. I finished putting all the numbers. Hang on. I started to put things in. Yeah.
That's so freaking cute.
So I'm doing some color coding. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be, yeah.
Nice.
We do. We love some color coding here. How to do? Sure.
Wait, can you show it to me again?
It's not the prettiest, okay, but it'll do.
Okay, I was wondering if we had the same one. That's why I was asking.
It was.
That is.
Yeah.
You drew the straight lines.
I tried my best.
Wow. All right. Well, go, Diane. That's amazing.
Thank you.
That's so cute.
How did you do?
Well, I counted how many squares and stuff were on this thing like 3 different times. And I still messed up the number.
Oh my God. I can relate.
So I have 4 empty squares at the end because apparently I added 4 too many, which is fine. Like, that's not the end of the world. I can like fill those in at the end, just like a more of a celebration or whatever. But like, I got all of the numbers added in there. If you can like see my like really tiny writing.
So cute.
So
I love it.
That's gonna be so fun. I actually like really like how this turned out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's adorable.
Yeah, so that's what I got up to.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cassidy asked how often the worldwide write-a-thons happen. There's only been one so far, and then the one next weekend. So maybe every like 2 months. It's kind of hard to tell. There have not been enough for me to like tell you not like a serious answer because I don't plan them. I don't know. Squishy says that the mysterious sauce on her wrap, she thinks I don't know if Squishy thinks that it was homemade honey mustard, which is such a good sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is the second www. There are so many freaking comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the Worldwide Write-a-thon is conceived. It's her brainchild. Jessica Williamson is the mastermind behind all of it. I'm sure these would be great questions for her, but I do not know the answers. You should do another outlining like J.K. Rowling. I'm actually thinking about it for something that's coming up. And because that video is done really well, I kind of want to make another one.
Mm-hmm.
I have like 4 pages. Also, how do I write so small? Practice. I have like 4 pages in the first 16 chapters because my writing is big in the columns. I mean, that's totally fair. Take up as much space as you need it to. Mm-hmm. My writing is so small because like I also use like 0.5 pencils when I write with pencils, and even my pens and stuff are 0.5. Mm-hmm. Just because I was writing with a 0.7 for so long, and like I found out that there were smaller pencils, and I was like, yes.
I love writing in small.
Oh yeah, it's just so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And like the lines that they make are just so much better than like a fat like 0.7 in my opinion. Like I can't go back to a 0.7 at this point.
Yeah, that's fair.
See you on the other side of this sprint. That's funny. Dang, my cat is being annoying. Gotta run. Oh no. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Squishy.
Mm-hmm.
Still love saying that. Gabby wished us all good luck. I'm back. I feel much better after my bath. Good. Okay. I'm like kind of like half filming a video about my process and doing this and whatnot. So We'll see. It's more of like just a fun thing. I have like my next 2 weeks of videos already planned out, so this might not go up for a while, but it is what it is. So
Yeah, that's so exciting. I love that you were able to do that.
dude, I was filming 4 videos at one time this past weekend though, which was like an absolute headache and don't ever want to do again.
Do not recommend.
Do not recommend. I mean, like, one of them was a weekend vlog. One of them was a weekend vlog or a week-long vlog that overlapped with that weekend. And then one of them was this rereading vlog that I'm doing that's honestly covering like a month of work. And so like it was just that weekend I was doing 3 videos and then I also filmed my Q4 goals video. So like had too much going on.
Yeah.
Don't want to do it again.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I don't know how people do that like consistently. Like that's not sustainable for me.
Oh no. I'm like, yeah, it was like an interesting experience to try once, but I'm like, I think I'm good. I think 2 at a time is probably my max.
Mm-hmm.
4 is too many.
Well, yeah, that's a lot.
Yes.
So that's great too.
RP says hi.
Hi.
Okay. Michael says, at least for me, this write-in takes place at 3 p.m. on the 3rd of October for the 3rd sprint coming up. Can we do 30 minutes? That's funny. It's kind of going to depend on how long it takes to get through comments because I think 5:30ish. Okay. Okay. 5:30 your time?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2.5 hours. So we have like less than an hour left of this stream. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do 30 minutes, but we can definitely do something with 3s in it. We get around to like 1 more sprint and then hopefully that will satisfy that enough.
Yeah, that's good though. I like that.
Keenan said, I just had a king get exiled to Death's Peak, which is the worst place on the continent. Dun, dun, dun.
I love it.
That's awesome. We're writing our productivity sprints today because I guess neither of us are really writing. So
yeah.
Productivity sprints.
I love those.
Yeah, absolutely.
So much more inclusive.
I think so. And like, it's nice because like sometimes I've had people like turn these on and like, this is what I like doing when I'm watching sprints too. I like very rarely actually write during like other people's live streams and stuff. I'm like cleaning my kitchen or like doing laundry or something. So like productivity sprints is so much more fun. It's, yeah, you're right. Just much more inclusive. Summer Honey says, I have finished my 3rd character profile. Now it's time for me to get ready for work. Thanks for hosting this stream. This was fun. Absolutely. So glad you enjoyed it. And 3 character profiles down. Amazing.
That's good stuff.
Oh no.
A hammer.
Just, you know what? That is one way to solve a problem.
That is one way.
Jacqueline says, oh, OMFG, there were too many people in that Starbucks, but I wasn't ready to flee. On an $8 beverage. What did you get from Starbucks, though?
$8 is...
Yeah, spendy. Gio says, I'm going back and watching clips of the original Charmed series because my story is heavily inspired by it.
Nice.
Very cool. They were all then just talking about Charmed. Okay, yeah, you guys are still on. Yes, we are. Books and Sip says, wound up chatting with a friend that I haven't talked to in a few months, so nothing writing relating got done during the sprint. Again, totally fine. It's very important to be talking to friends and family right now.
Absolutely.
I still only have 300 words for the day, but I might finally plan my mermaid trilogy soon.
Mermaids! Mermaids are so cool.
Mermaids are so cool. Yes, I love that. I don't think that they're like enough, like, at least I have not seen any mermaid stories recently, so like,
yeah,
come back.
Yeah.
D was probably catching me filming on my phone, which is funny. So
I love it.
Sophie said, ate lunch, got about 100 words, and hit 81,000 words in my novel.
Woo!
Amazing.
Yeah. That's a lot.
That's so many. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Sharon got dinner in a whopping 60 words. Nice.
That's good.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Charlotte has joined us. Welcome. CB says 613.
Nice.
Alice did some brainstorming for the fun and games part of the story. 457 words. Breathed bedroom air and daydreamed.
Nice.
Color coding is the best. 274. Part free thought, part creative spurt with 3 sentences a day challenge.
Nice.
Huh. That's cool. World of Writing says finish the main plot of Act 2A of a POV for my new work in progress. Technically not a whole act because there are 3 POVs, but that's okay. Very cool. Mm-hmm. 531 words with an unexpected plot twist.
Oh, thank you. Stop. I'm not good at taking compliments.
Just came up with a flash fiction idea, 311 words. Just did some little things. I should work on homework, but I'm resisting it with my entire soul. Understandable. What is it? This might be about the worldwide write-a-thon thing. If that's what that is, it's like a 36-hour stream series, essentially, where like a bunch of people stream for like an hour and a half and then have like a half-hour break, and then another one starts for 36 hours across the YouTube space. So I want to write anything but my book. I just realized that it is a very bad day to write, as if every word hurts, so I think I will just read in the next sprint. That sounds like a good call. December 16th, 1991 was the worst day of my life. I went down a dark path. I had gone from being a junior engineering executive in the weaponry department to being an orphaned CEO who hadn't a clue. Very cool. 128 words and was working on a story calendar of events. Cool. Just reached 1K, finished the first scene, told the readers the sisters' past powers and their powers up to the point where the story picks up. Cool.
Nice.
So I actually watched Brie Buonomo, I believe. Is that how you pronounce her name?
Buonomo? Yeah.
Okay, thanks. I'll just call her Brie. She tried writing like Sarah J. Maas, and this is a video that I've like wanted to make for a very, very long time. But in all of the research that I've done on her routine, they're like, seriously, what she said in interviews is that she like locks herself in her office for like 12 or 14 hours and she just writes, and like she drafts her books in like a week or 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay, as much as I want to do that, that is like, that was the research that I found. And I was like, I cannot.
Yeah.
But then I watched Brie's video, and Brie just tried to sit down and write as much as she could throughout the day. And she had like a 5-hour block of time where she like went to her office and tried to get stuff done. And I'm like, I liked that idea of it.
Yeah, you can kind of tweak it to your own sort of thing.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, I probably will at some point, especially after watching Brie's video, because like that seemed
a little more manageable.
A lot more manageable. So I probably will at some point, but that's very cool, Gio. I love writing in pencil. There are 0.3 pencils if you want smaller.
Get it. You're looking, you're like, can I go smaller?
I'm like trying to figure out, I used to have like art pencils that I had like the 0.01 and the 0.005 for like stippling and stuff.
Yes.
Stippling, whatever. I've never seen those at like Target though. I might have to look into them. I will look into them. Thank you for telling me.
Do it.
Jez says, I'm a fountain pen person and I'm the opposite. I live for a bold line with very juicy ink. I'm starting to appreciate fine nibs, but my go-to is a stub nib. Okay. Like that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Fountain pens are beautiful. Calligraphy is really fun if you get like a really like fat, but then it's fun because of like the difference between the fat and the like skinny side. So yes, I love that. Lizzie says, favorite quote from this book, there was nothing worse writing wise than sitting to the left of a left-handed person, especially when they had bony elbows.
Dude, I'm left-handed, and that's like...
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that.
That's always been an issue. Like me and my best friend Jess, we used to color like in like a coloring book, and I always had to be on the other side of her so that our elbows wouldn't.
That's so funny. One of my coworkers is left-handed, and like so he always has to sit at like the end of the table so his elbow can like as he's like eating and stuff, his elbow can be out.
Yeah.
And like I always like forget about it until like he's always the first one that sits down, and it's always like very specific. And then the rest of us like sit around him, and he's like, yeah, it's because of my elbow. And I was like, oh, right, left-handed.
Yeah. You have to be like really cognizant of it.
I think it's really interesting. It's just something I don't think about. CB said, yeah, I said that after I did grade 1 clarinet in December 2018. I said I would never do that again. I love pencils. The Tennessee red pencil from Musgrave smells like cedar, and I end up sniffing instead of writing.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds so good. I want a smelly pencil.
That's funny. They're supposedly making a live-action Little Mermaid, but since it's my favorite Disney movie, they better not ruin it. Yeah, that's the hard part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fair. Do they plug into the same thing?
He's like, I just can't have the Wi-Fi on while I'm vacuuming.
He's like, listen, I can't be distracted. Fountain pens are messy. I'm assuming that's supposed to mean AF. RP says I'm a liquid ink slap 24 all the 7s.
Okay.
Cool.
I love, like, RP just has his own language.
He does, and it's very hard to translate sometimes. All right. Well, we are almost caught up.
Yeah.
You just said, I honestly have no idea why they unplugged the Wi-Fi. That's funny. Okay, so we are almost caught up. There's like a screen or whatever, more of comments to go. So tell us what you guys want to do for the last sprint. We're probably going to have to do it shorter, probably something like 15 minutes again, but let us know what you guys want to do in the comments, and then we will get started on our last sprint.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, of course. Always do whatever you need to do. Love having you here, but if you would be more productive not being here, obviously your productivity comes first.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt is left-handed, so she can't teach my cousin to knit because she'd have to do it backwards.
My mom struggled to teach me to knit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's so interesting.
It's fun.
Yeah. I write like a left-handed person because I learned how to hold a pencil wrong, so my elbow is everywhere. Pilot V5 is my favorite kind of pen. My favorite kind of pen is this like Energel liquid gel ink pen.
Nice.
Like a lovely ballpoint. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's great lines.
I don't really like gel ink too much.
Well, this one's like not too like jelly.
Okay. I trust you.
It's more like, this is my second favorite kind of pen, which is the V5. Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool. But this is my second kind. They write pretty similarly, but this one like gives, like if you touch it to the paper for like the first time or whatever, then it like leaves like a bigger dot, and I don't like that. So that's why I like these better. But
yeah, I like my pens to be too moist. I don't like too much ink.
Yum. Moist was a great pick for that.
Excellent. This is I mentioned this in my next vlog, but this is my favorite type of pen.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I have a lot of favorites, but this is like my go-to.
Yes.
Yeah, very classic.
Yes. Gio says, I'm really happy that the new Little Mermaid is going to be played by an African-American girl with dreadlocks. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm left-handed and the struggle is real. My family and friends always forget that I am.
It's weird because I'm left-handed, but I only really, like, I don't use left-handed scissors. When I play guitar, it's not left-handed guitar. I only really use my left hand for eating, writing, and then like knitting.
Interesting.
Those are like the main ones that I use my left hand for.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Alice says I use both hands. Once heard a left person say we had to switch seats, and I just switched hands and told them to sit down. That's kind of a great response.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just sit down. Yeah. I love that so much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. 17, 10:04, aka tomorrow. 13:33. That would satiate.
Yes, and there's 3 3s in it.
That's true. 1473, 1717. 2288. Sometimes like a genius be popping everywhere for the clocks to be tick-tocking. Cool. Good comment, RP. Excellent. CB says, I'm learning to write with my left hand. I'm right-handed. That's cool. I do think it's important to practice on both. Like, God forbid something ever happens, but like, it's just a good skill and it works your brain out, which is never a good thing.
Yes.
Continental style knitting is left hand dominant. You move the yarn with your left hand rather than the right. Huh. I'm going to bed. Thank you so much for the stream, Sarah and Diane. I got more done than I expected. Well, I'm so glad. Thank you so much for joining us, Dee. Oh, wait, we're talking about pens. All right. Well, did one of those times jump out at you?
Yes. 13:33.
Okay, same. Cool. We're going to do that one because that does then satisfy all of the 3s.
Yes. We're here to satisfy. We try to satisfy.
Totally.
We want everyone to leave satisfied.
Yeah. We're just going to go through these really quick. What fonts do you guys prefer writing?
I don't even know. Whatever the like default one, like right now I've just been writing in Scrivener, so whatever that default one is in Scrivener. Is it Times New Roman? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you use Scrivener.
Yeah. I just started.
Very cool. I use Calibri because that's the default on Word right now. I used to only be able to write in Times New Roman, but now Times New Roman kind of bugs me.
Fair.
And drafting, I like Comic Sans because it makes me feel like I'm writing faster.
Okay. I like that. I really like, is it Courier New? The one that typewriter almost?
That's a nice one.
I like that one for like other things, not really for drafting. But
yeah, for sure. Okay. It's a good question though, Matthews. That pen has very smooth ink. I'm hoping she's talking about these ones. I don't know. Very unclear. I'm a diehard fountain pen lover, but I also began trying V5s after watching Sarah's channel. No way. That's so cool. Oh, Diane, she's using the same pen.
Yes. It's such a good pen.
I love that.
It makes me feel precious because it just reminds me of like my childhood.
I love that. Oh, the basic Bic ones with the 4 colors are just good and simple. I love that. All right, well, that's where we're going to leave it off to start this 13-minute, 33-second sprint, and then we'll come back, chat a little bit, and wrap it up. So we are going to start 13 minutes and 33 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everybody.
Woo.
time that I need to turn off. There we go. Alrighty, how's your calendar going?
Oh, I messed it up. I'm mostly done. I've mostly done some things. I just need to fill in a couple more things and like the notes and stuff, but this is it. Thanks.
Dude, that's so pretty.
We'll see how it works out. I'm gonna put it like, I don't know.
Fair enough.
I gotta figure out where exactly I'm gonna hang it. But yeah, that was super productive. Okay. How did you do?
Nice. Now that I finished my, I don't know where I put it. Oh, it's behind me. Cool. Now that I finished my like map thing, during that sprint, I actually started rereading the notes that I left for myself while doing the reread. And I read 38 pages worth of notes. So yeah, speedy.
That's amazing.
Well, okay. Apparently I left myself 1,015 notes in my document.
Okay.
So like, I think most of them are later on, but like the fact that I was able to do like 38 pages in like 13 minutes or whatever was impressive.
That is impressive.
I'm very happy with it.
I'm so proud of you. Oh my God. Good for you.
It's exciting. I'm I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it.
Yeah. That's what I got up to.
I like it.
Lizzie says I use my hand to wash the dishes and now I can't wash them with my right hand at all. I'm assuming she meant left hand. That's awesome. Yes, there's a lot of ink. I broke my right arm when I was 4 and get sore easily. I'm sorry. Oh, that's why. Yeah, you said your wrist was bugging you.
Mm-hmm.
Almost at 4,000 words. Exciting.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah, that's really close to 4,000.
Mm.
Oh, he did correct himself. Okay, I thought that was intentional. Love that. I just write in Laura. I don't know if I've heard about that one.
I haven't.
There we go. Now there's like the actual.
Okay.
Okay, Laura's in Google Docs. I'll have to look at that.
I really like Google Docs. I got into the game, like I got into it really late. Like I was very late to the game.
Oh, for sure. I was too. I like only ever used it for like school projects and stuff.
Yeah, I used it for work a couple times. But
yeah, but now I'm realizing like actually how it's like really great. And I love how you can just access it from any of your devices.
Yes.
Cool. Accessible. Love it. Lizzie says I write in Times New Roman 12 point double space because it doesn't hurt my eyes.
Nice.
You're welcome. That's good.
Sweet.
Droid Sans or Calligraffiti in Google Docs, American Typewriter in Pages. I've never heard of any of those.
I've heard of American Typewriter.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love how Droid Sans sounds.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like something from like Star Wars. Just the droids. I write right now, my font is EB Garamond and I love it so much. I would definitely recommend people try it. I'm writing in Courier to get that typewriter feeling. Okay, that's what.
Yes. That's a good feeling. I like that feeling.
Yes. Courier New is best for writing screenplays. Interesting. Whenever I write scripts, I draft in Courier. That's so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. They're good pens. Sophie says, gotta go, but thank you for the stream. Absolutely. Thanks for joining us. I might try the Comic Sans thing because I have no words after I deleted yesterday's stuff. That's rough, but you'll get back.
Yeah.
This is very true. Thanks, RP. I accidentally pressed Windings instead of Comic Sans. Bet that was really fun. Sandra is off to bed. It's 11 p.m. here and I had a long day. Thank you for the stream and a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Writing, it does work. I don't know why, but it works.
I have to try it.
You like should, because like it doesn't seem like it would work, but like it actually works so well.
Mm-hmm.
Gio said, for those of y'all who are writing a fantasy or supernatural book, how long do your chapters typically run? Hudson popped in to say hello.
Hudson, love you.
That's awesome. JC says, you guys are still here. Yay, I'm back. I did the video that you inspired me to do. Nice. I'm wondering if that's the all the books I want to write, because I think she commented on that video. Can't wait to see it though. Yeah. We are technically still going, but we're wrapping up here. 143 words. Got one character profile done. Thanks for hosting today. Glad I joined in. So glad you got to be here. Yeah. 688 words. That's like so many, Alice. That's amazing.
Like 13 minutes? Like, what?
I know. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Jess says, I absolutely could not concentrate today, so I ended up writing in my journal to clear my head. That sounds very...
Journaling is like the best. It's the best. Mm-hmm. Whenever you're feeling any kind of way, if you journal, I don't know, for me, it just like, it changes everything. It's so good.
I really need to pick up journaling again.
Oh, just do it. Do it.
Okay, I will.
So good.
Simone joined us, it looks like, and says, do you mean the notes you read were 38 pages long? No, it was definitely about 38 pages. Like, because I make the notes off to the side or whatever in the Word document. So like it was definitely about 38 pages, but not actually 38 pages. I do not read that fast.
Yeah.
This sounds amazing. Matthias just had their protagonist meet an unholy priest in a crypt filled with melting candles.
That's amazing.
Emily said, thank you for the stream. Absolutely. Screenplays have to be in Courier. It's industry standard. I'm pretty sure it affects the 1 page equals 1 minute of screen time rule. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea. That's so fun.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
I do too. Yes, that's the one. I can't wait to watch it. I do that occasionally. Journtober going on right now, so yes to journaling.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Journtober.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, man. Not Preptober, Journtober.
Yeah.
That's funny. All Junior. It's like Milwordy, but achievable. That's funny. Gio said he's going to be tagging us in a video. I would love to know what the video is so that I get a heads up, but that's really funny. So yeah, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
On that note, I would like to thank the lovely Diane for joining me on today's live stream. And I wanted to thank all of you guys for coming and joining and writing with us or being productive with us. It doesn't always have to be writing. And as a gentle reminder to hit that thumbs up button because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you check the description box for Diane's channel. Yeah, the link to Diane's channel because she's awesome and
stop.
Obviously, she's fantastic. I'm like petting your screen.
I like it. I like it.
And yeah, with that, I think we are going to sign off for today. But thank you so much to everyone for joining us. Yes. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye.
Bye.